Hello, viewers. This is our first video on this channel, Conquered Financial Fears. I know many people have been waiting for me to premiere this video. Yeah, it took a bit of time because I was a little bit busy with some stuff and exams and other things. But it's wonderful now. We're here now. Yeah. I had always wanted to have a channel like this that gives people opportunity to understand finance. Finance over time has become so broad and is beginning to look more complex and more difficult than we always think and that we always know initially. Finance has moved away from just physical cash and money into more intangible and invisible and different kinds of forms of money as well. And not just money, finance has moved away from money into more of assets, more of liabilities. Uh, but this YouTube channel, it's just for you. Our description, which we can see in our YouTube channel, it's just straightforward. We just want to discuss all about finance. We just want to talk about personal finance. We just want to talk about risks and management. And the most important thing is the fact that we try to make these things look more practical. Looking at more real life situations and try to like work with financial data. We discuss trends. This channel is going to be so interesting. It's just going to be more practical. Just going to be more uh, interactive. Over time, we'll be going down to the streets. We'll be talking physical with people. We'll be discussing with people. We'll be having conversations and trying to see what people understand by finance, what they think about their financial fears, what have been their fears, what have been their troubles. And we'll be looking at topics. We'll be looking at we'll keep more having more of topical discussions on finance. But just today is just kind of a summary. Today is just kind of an introduction, a preamble to what this channel is gonna be like. I'm gonna tell you it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be more practical learning. We're gonna try as much as we can to release the video every week, and we're gonna try as much as we can to interact with you, your comments. We're gonna try to reply, respond to you. Introduction first. My name is Matthew. Uh, I work in a pharmaceutical company as a finance officer. I've been exposed to many financial statements, financial reporting, analysis, and everything. And then I moved to the bank. I spent 3 years in the bank as a team lead of financial transactions, and also I did more with physical cash investments and many other things. And then I moved down to the UK to study financial management in Sheffield, and I had my MSc there. And since then, I've been into research. I've been writing reports, doing the research and different things as regard to finance. And currently, also rounding up my ACCA program and hopefully joining the CFA as well, Chartered Financial Analyst soon. I am looking at becoming a finance expert, which somehow I am, but just like getting certifications and every other thing that is required from a financial expert. Now, and also we are in this channel looking at finance fears. We're looking at a way where you can conquer that finance fears. Yes, so many finance fears. We could name them over and over again. But the fact is, we want you to be able to conquer your own finance fears. My finance fears may be different from yours, and yours may be different from that of your brother, that of your sister. You can be in the same family, but each of you got your different financial fears and financial worries. But this channel is there to be able to help each and every one of you understand what your financial fears are and help you to be able to conquer it. Every week, we're bringing out videos, we're bringing out discussions, interactive discussions, in finance. I bet you just don't want to miss it. Join this YouTube channel, keep sharing it, tell everyone about it. It's beautiful. Part introduction into this channel, the preamble is some financial concepts we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about time value of money, uh, what with the future value of money, the present value of money. Able to, we're going to help you to understand what it means by investment appraisers. Able to know, oh, is this should I go into this investment? Should I not? And the fact about this channel is that we're not just going to speak or talk about it as a financial guru. I'm not going to be talking about it as a financial guru. I'm going to be talking about it in layman language, such that you without the financial background, you without a BSc in accounting, a BSc in economics, BSc in finance, you'll be able to understand what we're saying. Because the essence of this channel is to make it so simple so it can be practical to you, so you can be able to use it to conquer these fears and use it to move from your present financial level to the next level. We're going to be talking about retirements, like when do I start to plan about my retirement? You understand? Like most people don't like, oh shit. It looks so scary, like, oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What are my retirement plans? Especially people in the third world, in the third world, here in Africa, we just kind of there's no government going to think about how it's going to cater for us when we get old. No, we just got to sort it out ourselves. And we're going to also look at, oh, how much do I really earn currently? Like, how much? Like, is this enough for me to plan? How much do I need to earn to be able to make some plans? What do I need to earn to be able to conquer this financial fear? And again, what you're talking about, what you're earning, also, some people's job are at risk, and we look at it like, is my job at risk? It's part of the finance fear people are bothering about. We're gonna have some time to talk about that. We're gonna talk about how you can manage your finances, how you can also manage your debt, how you can avoid bad debt. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about it, like, what is the best lifestyle for me? You understand what is gonna be the best bit there, and most importantly is that we're gonna also tell you about knowing yourself. Self-awareness is very important, because if you don't know yourself really, uh, there are some of these principles that are for different categories of people. You need to know where you belong. So you need to know which of these principles will work out for you and how you can practicalize each of these principles. More important, like I said, we're going to talk about knowing yourself, and that's going to be our next YouTube video. We're going to talk about knowing yourself, knowing what kind of financial person are you, what kind of way will suit you, and we're going to discuss that, and you're going to know which person you are, and that will help you to be able to see which of these concepts we're talking about, which of these concepts will suit you best, which one will work better for you. We're also going to talk about, do I need to delay self gratification? What self gratification is all talking about? Oh, uh, do I need to buy myself a big car now just because I got a promotional job at work? Do I need to buy a big house because I just made some 100 million or some 200 million pounds? You understand? We're going to talk about, oh, how does my network affect my net worth? You understand? Your network and your network and your net worth. You understand? How do they relate? You understand? Talking about emergency funds, sinking funds, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about cars. I know most of you like driving big cars, and like, are cars an asset? Or are they liabilities? Is it a waste of money buying big car? We're going to talk about health. Like, yes, health can be a financial fear. You might be like, oh, if I fall sick in 2, 3 years' time, I will not be able to meet up with all my debt. I will not be able to work. I will not be able to make money. If I get an accident now, oh, my life is gone. You understand? Those are some kind of fears as well. You understand? I'm going to talk about creating multiple streams of income. We're going to talk about earned income, which includes your salary. We're talking about unearned incomes. We're talking about renter income, dividend income, capital gains, interest income, royalty income. So many kinds of unearned incomes. We're going to talk about kids and wealth, family and wealth. how are they related? Like some people will say, "Oh, I'm scared to have children because it's gonna affect my finance." No, 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 I don't want to have kids now. No, no, I'm not gonna have it now. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna discuss about kids and wealth. Does it really, really matter? We're gonna also look at the, like I said, all these things is gonna be practical. We're gonna go down to the streets. We're gonna talk to people. We're gonna ask people about their experiences. We're gonna talk about people that passed through the same thing, how it worked for them, what they did, and everything. It's just gonna be so practical. So I bet you don't want to miss any time. You don't want to miss any of our videos. And more importantly, you just need to share our videos. You just need to tell people about, like, there's a new YouTube channel called Conquered Financial Fears. You need to be there.